Have you ever wondered what it means to be conscious, or how our consciousness is intertwined with the intricate workings of our brain? Consider this. If we change the brain, our consciousness changes as well. When we consume drugs, our emotions take a different course. If the brain suffers damage, the mind feels the impact. This tells us one thing: consciousness is a product of the brain, a process that can be halted by influences such as anesthesia, drugs, a blow to the head, fainting, or even sleep. As we navigate the concept of consciousness, we often misinterpret the contents of our consciousness for consciousness itself. It's like confusing the water floating in a stream with the stream itself. We tend to overlook the vast sea of consciousness in which we see. Our brain doesn't just passively receive information, instead, it actively interprets reality. It paints faces on the waves of sound, light, color, and touch. It ascribes sense to the smell and taste of molecules. In essence, our consciousness is the brain's perception of itself. But consciousness isn't confined within the boundaries of the brain. It mediates between our thoughts and outcomes, extending its reach to every corner of our body. From the nerve spindles to the spine, consciousness is a conduit to action without movement. There's another layer to consciousness that we call conscious awareness. It's a safe space, a vantage point from which we can observe the drama of our lives playing out in our minds. It grants us a sobering distance from the chaos of our thoughts. Consider this: being is to doing what ground is to figure, the subject is to object, essence is to existence, as awareness consciousness is to mind-brain, and the ultimate simplicity is to the composite. But here's a sobering truth: we can never directly share our consciousness. There's no access point, leaving us in profound solitude. This is a loneliness that drives us towards company, fostering the need for connection. The solitude of consciousness is mitigated by our human pursuits. Literature, social clubs, movies, acts of caring, friendships, discussion, writing, they all provide relief. But more than anything, it's love that bridges the gap, allowing us to share bits and pieces of our consciousness. So, to summarize, consciousness is a product of the brain, shaping our perception of reality and extending its influence to every corner of our body. However, it comes with a profound solitude, one that drives us towards connection and sharing, which we find in acts of love and companionship.